And tonight, a look into a piece of Dallas you've probably never heard of, but have probably driven through without even realizing it. It's a place where faith and real estate converge. Jobin Paniker shows us in this WFAA original.
Just before the sun goes down on Friday, this is the walk home from the synagogue.
I get so elated every Friday night. It never gets old.
It's the beginning of Sabbath for Orthodox Jews in Dallas.
Younger ones help out. Everyone finds their place.
A day spent preparing for the holy day.
Let's go guys, into the van.
The Cats are your traditional large Orthodox Jewish family. A thriving community.
No, you don't see it in the psalm.
There's still usher to be eating close to the Shabbos.
Here you'll find the most spirited examinations of the Torah.
And if not,
Just as much a physical exercise as it is mental.
so look at the Rashi. Rashi has a great commentary.
It's like you're listening to a good song and you just start moving with the music.
Orthodoxy is about originality.
Is there a Chazar in the Gemara? Rav Nachman holds like this. Rav Nachman goes like this.
But also written in that text is the room to adapt.
You have to actually make the Eruv.
The Eruv is a boundary using walls and existing power and telephone lines.
It is a boundary, it is a physical barrier that creates a virtual wall.
Orthodox Jews within that wall can do the things that normally cannot be done on the Sabbath, known as the Day of Rest.
You couldn't push a stroller, you couldn't pick up your baby, you couldn't walk with a cane.
Without it, Rabbi Yisrael Katz couldn't bring his kids for the services.
Some people would be carrying their personal prayer book, or more practically snacks or stuff for their children.
His home is a 10-minute walk to the synagogue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The number of Jewish families in this Eruv and on the block.
The synagogue is like half a block this way and half a block that way. It's very, very developed.
Alan Press is a realtor. He specializes in the Eruv, also lives in it.
Whole way to Hillcrest.
It's his job to know every nuance of the Eruv map.
A very tight-knit community.
Orthodox Jews will specifically look for an Eruv to live in.
Every week I have to check the whole perimeter of the Eruv.
But nobody knows the boundary like Rabbi Sholi Klein, the man who for 2 decades, every week, has made sure it's intact.
Boom, Eruv is back in business. These branches in a good storm will knock the wire right out.
Where there are no walls or utility poles, there are installed poles and wires, a barely visible fishing line to complete the boundary.
I am in the Eruv now. I am out of the Eruv now. We have fishing wire over some areas, and we have the cables over areas that don't have as much traffic.
You would think he's an engineer. By now, he's very well versed on the guidelines.
Go from here to this pole over here.
There are 4 Eruvs in the Dallas area. The largest is 4 square miles south of 635.
There is actually a house where the Eruv runs right in the middle of the house.
Once the candle is lit, the Sabbath starts.
Good Shabbos, Haron. Good Shabbos, Hayim.
We adapt our lifestyles to fit traditional Judaism.
A 5th Eruv is being designed now. This allows them to practice their faith, to make this walk. And all with the help
It's a big privilege.
of a rabbi.
And that's probably why it's so exciting to see so many people walking in the street.
In Dallas, where Orthodoxy meets the modern world, Jobin Paniker, Channel 8 News.